As cloud workloads become increasingly complex, a single network interface card may not be sufficient for every deployment scenario. You can attach multiple network interfaces to a virtual machine in Microsoft Azure. In this video, you'll learn how to add and configure multiple network interfaces on an Azure Virtual Machine. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT WebCast. By default, an Azure VM gets one network interface card, and for many workloads that is perfectly fine. However, there are several common scenarios where attaching multiple NICs to a single VM is beneficial, including network segmentation, hosting a network virtual appliance, isolating management traffic from application traffic, and connecting the VM to multiple subnets within a virtual network. Keep in mind that not all VM sizes support multiple NICs. The number of NICs you can attach depends entirely on the VM size. In general, larger VM sizes support more NICs. Before deploying a multi-NIC configuration, ensure that your selected VM size supports the required number of network interfaces. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your Azure account. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Virtual Network. Under Services, select Virtual Networks. On this page, we can see our existing virtual networks. In this video, we will use a test virtual network, test VM01 VNet. Under Virtual Network, click Network Interfaces. We can see the existing network interface that is attached to a virtual machine, test VM01. To create a new network interface, click on Create. Keep the default or select a different subscription. Note that you can only assign a NIC to a virtual network in the same subscription and region. Choose the resource group for creating the NIC resource. You can also create a new one by selecting the Create New option. NIC can reside in a different resource group than the VM or virtual network it is associated with. Provide a meaningful name for the new NIC. The name must be unique within the resource group. Note that once the NIC is created, its name cannot be changed. Select your Azure region for creating the NIC. We will keep the East US region selected. By default, creating this NIC also creates a new virtual network and subnet. To attach the NIC to an existing virtual network and subnet, choose it from the drop-down list. From the virtual network drop-down list, select test VM01 VNet. From the subnet drop-down list, select a subnet within the selected virtual network. We have two subnets in our virtual network. I am selecting the second subnet to create this NIC in. Select this subnet 01, this second subnet. After creation, you can reassign the NIC to a different subnet. You can choose to create the NIC with an IP version 4 address or with both IP version 4 and IP version 6 addresses. To assign an IP version 6 address, the virtual network and subnet used for the NIC must also have an IP version 6 address space. Select Dynamic or Static Private IP Address Assignment. If you choose Dynamic, the Azure DHCP server automatically assigns the next available IP address from the selected subnet. If you choose Static, you must manually assign an available IP address within the subnet's address space. For this example, I'll select Dynamic. Let's move on to Tags. Add tags as needed. When you are ready, click Review plus Create. Azure will validate the selected options and values. Once validation passes, click Create. The resource is being deployed. It will take just a few seconds to complete. Wait until the deployment is complete. The deployment is complete. Let's go to the resource. Here you can see the newly deployed NIC. In the Overview tab, we can view its details. Now we will attach this NIC to our existing VM. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Virtual Machine. Under Services, select Virtual Machines. This is our existing virtual machine with one NIC. Ensure the VM is in stopped state before attaching the NIC. Click the virtual machine name to open the VM properties page. Expand Networking and click on Network Settings. You can see the existing NIC name attached to this virtual machine. At the top, you can see the option to attach an NIC to this VM. Click on Attach Network Interface. If no NIC exists in the VM's virtual network, you can create and attach a new one from here. Since the NIC has already been created, we will select the existing one. From the drop-down menu, select Test NIC 001. Click OK to attach the selected NIC to this VM. Wait for the confirmation notification to appear. This will take a few seconds. The NIC is now attached to this VM. The VM now has two network interface cards. Click this arrow to see the attached NICs for this VM. We can confirm that two NICs are attached to the VM. Now let's see how to remove a network interface. To remove a network interface card from a VM, open the Azure portal and select an existing virtual machine. If the VM is in a running state, select Stop. Wait until the status of the VM changes to Stop deallocated. Expand Networking and click on Network Settings. From the top bar, click Detach Network Interface. From the drop-down list, select the network interface you want to detach, then click OK to detach it from the VM. Wait for the confirmation notification to appear. If there is only one network interface, you cannot detach it. Since a virtual machine must always have at least one network interface, the NIC is now detached from this VM. This is how we create, attach and detach NICs for an Azure virtual machine. That's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.